Welcome to Warmaster Podcast Adventures in 3D printing, our final Death Guard Nurgly Epic Armageddon scale video for the time being. These are very, very small. I'm going to be pushing the envelope, as you like to say, because trying to film 6mm individual miniatures is no mean feat. I mean, there's more of my fingers on here. Yeah, and they're looking particularly dry as always. But hopefully you can see this guy. It's one of the... Again, I think it's a more modern GW creation, this kind of bell fella. I've definitely, in my 40k Death Guard army, which has been in the garage now for a few years, I do have some of these fellas. The bell guys. So this is a character model, I believe. And then so I'll show you some of the other character models. We have this fella here. Old school with his banner and scythe, so I'll try and let you see as much as possible. Cleaning these up can be a little bit of an issue because they are very, 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 very small, so I've been doing it prior to curing. So again, when you buy commercial miniatures and they're cured, because they have to be cured in order to ship them, they can't expect you to cure them, but then getting them off once they're cured, yeah, I mean, you can heat them up in a warm water bath and stuff like that, but it's definitely easy to do before they're cured, when they're a little bit sticky and easier to knock off. The Icon Bearer, I believe this is called, this kind of miniature. And it's cool. They look very cool in mass when you get them on the table, these kind of Epic Armageddon miniatures. They don't look incredible on their own because they're so tiny. What have we got here? We have a Nurgling Swarm on a similar kind of base to, maybe it's a little bit smaller, like a 1p base rather than the 2p base of the Greater Demon. And just a bunch of little Nurgly bastards with their Nurgly faces. Big Nurgly, well, I don't know about the ears. Big ears. They've got some big ears, haven't they? These fellas. It's incredible the detail you can kind of just about pick out. I wonder, these won't take very long to paint up at all, will they? I mean, what can you realistically do at this scale? Just Zenith undercoat them and blast them with some of that kind of Death Guard-y green contrast paint and just see what it looks like, and then base it. I won't be doing much more than that for sure. Then we have these are the equivalent of Terminators, I believe. So slightly bigger. Let me get a regular Marine. I mean, these are Marines, the ones that it's next to. So in 6mm, that is quite big a Marine. So that's a Marine on the right, and on the left is like a Terminator. So we've got this fella here with some kind of flail affair, giant flail. This fella here, with a sword and some kind of storm bolter. I think there maybe is only 5 Terminator poses, if I remember rightly. Doing it all kind of some kind of heavy weapon here, some kind of Nurgly weapon, Nurgle blaster. I might have accidentally printed off duplicates because it's actually easier to see under the camera than it is in real life when you're an old man like me. And this fella here, he's still got some supports on the side here to clean off, which I won't do on camera. Okay, and then we have the regular scale Marines. Again, these are even smaller, so there may be duplicates in here because I really just couldn't see them. So everything will have the equivalent of a bolt gun. I'll just run some through, apart from there's probably a heavy weapon that will have, I don't know, some kind of heavy bolter type thing, I'm guessing. So yeah, they all look like they're carrying bolters. It's quite a cool chaosy backpack. I don't know what's gone on in the middle there. We've lost some definition. Oh yeah, so we got some, I don't know what this is. I guess it's a heavy bolter, it could be some kind of Nurgle cannon again. Another heavy bolter type 1, another heavy bolter type 1, what's this guy here? Pistol, so I guess this is would be a unit leader, but they're so small, aren't they, these fellas? Again, there's a little bit of an artifact there between his legs. I don't know if that's in the... I don't know what's caused that. It's probably a slicing issue, if I'm being honest. But these are so small, it would just be physically impossible to see them. Okay, and final one here. Right, so hopefully you've enjoyed seeing these Death Guard miniatures. I would certainly recommend, even if it's doubled in price, even if it's 4 times the price, even if it's 20 euros to get the STLs. I mean, it still isn't going to cost you very much to get a epic Armageddon army that way. And yeah, this is 2022. This is where we're at. So thanks for watching, and I don't know what's next. I might actually do squats, because somebody asked me to print some squats off, so I might have to look for some Thingiverse squats. Paul always wants more Skaven, but I think I've shown off most of the Skaven so far. But if I print anything I haven't shown off, then I'll certainly show those. Okay, so until next time,